Look at you now, boy. Look at you now. Before the Bell podcast, slamming all comers. Bloodlines, crime time, real bath water. The boys' mind burns a CT. On your way to the count, 1, 2, 3. For the Bell pod. Before the Bell pods. Bell ringers.
Martin's picture is great. Your picture's solid. My picture is the one that's
But
problem.
that's why Martin fucking, excuse me. That's why Martin left it like that.
Man, bro. You know what needs to happen from now on?
Tell me.
What needs to happen from now on are group decisions. That was rogue.
100%.
This is our first time seeing that.
I've never seen that one time.
We didn't
I
even
don't
get to
remember
say.
taking that picture.
No.
How about that?
We didn't even get to say, hey, you know, this is the one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, my God. Oh, my God.
Like, so put that license photo up.
Bro.
Like, come on, dog.
What's up? Here, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What's the point of us sending pictures that we want
Right. Facts.
if they're not going to be used?
Listen, not certain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest wrestling podcast of all time. What is that? Before the Bell. Who am I? Main Event CT, aka the quarterback. We're in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for watching. I want to thank everybody, the bell ringers. You have shown your support. You have said a lot of things in the comments that we will get to in this episode. I want to thank all of the Patreon bell ringers for keeping your subscription and the new members of the Patreon, because we have an incredible community over there and we have a lot of good times. So if you haven't joined, you definitely want to come see what's up. Find some new friends. I would like to introduce the man of the hour. This guy is legendary. Ladies and gentlemen, the shirt goat, Chris Burns, the Dark Attack.
Burn. See, I don't even need to like fully.
They hear it.
They know what it is.
They know.
And that's aura.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to be here.
Man, I love to hear that.
This is our first time live streaming from the Before the Bell YouTube channel.
Hey,
if you're not subscribed to it, what are you waiting for? It's up now. It's working. It's solid. If you subscribe to the Late AF channel, subscribe to the Before the Bell channel. Because once we get to I'm gonna just say monetization on the Before the Bell page, all your Before the Bell content is gonna move over there. So there'll be a dedicated channel for the greatest wrestling podcast of all time. And that's, I mean, people are fans of the other shows, but if you don't want to get inundated with shows that you may not watch, you know what I'm saying, with some naughty language, and you want to just go straight to the wrestling, Before the Bell pod, youtube.com/Before the Bell pod. That's where you find it. Subscribe. I think it's 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And then the watch time will take care of itself because we know you watch.
Yeah.
So we'll see you there.
In the meantime, super chats are open.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for your incredibly generous donations. We cannot do this show without you guys. So thank you for supporting us continuously. You already know how it goes. We stop the show significant amounts. We give you our appreciation. In the meantime, I would like to open this. So we went to WrestleMania.
Yes, we did.
And Young Burns.
Oh, someone's lazy. You know, this is an idea I had.
Yeah, let's hear it.
And he's doing it.
Oh, okay.
But, you know.
Because I could have sworn last episode was... All right.
Yeah.
As you two sit there and hopefully you're most uncomfortable, I'm going to break the fourth wall a little bit. For starters, you are looking at your reigning defending Before the Bell champion, the one and only, the never seen 3-time Before the Bell champion.
You got time all week to plan this.
There should be no stumbles.
Really?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And see, that's what's interesting about you guys. See,
This boy freestyle rap.
I don't hate you guys.
I
I don't even dislike you.
okay.
In fact, I like you guys.
All right.
I'd even say I like you more than any of your other former co-hosts.
Oh.
That was a double entendre.
Now, beyond that, there's been a lot of criticism on this show, right? A lot of jokes, a lot of bullying. And I stand up to bullies because I'm all about hustle, loyalty, and respect, right? And each and every week there's a different critique. Oh, your facial hair this, oh, your hair that, your hairline this. You talked about my back. This man has talked about my penis several times.
Whoa, you pointed at the wrong person.
I pointed at this man.
I saw it was a cricket situation.
I haven't talked about it.
Yes, you have.
I mean, no, whatever.
And they have the saying that I remember from a movie, because again, all these critiques, oh, your voice isn't doing this. What about this impression? What about the face paint? This, that, right? There's a saying from a movie, either die a hero or live long to watch yourself become a supervillain. Hi, Jay Washington.
Oh my God.
Boy.
And that's what you two have become.
His last
While
friend.
I have reigned as the number one, the best bell ringer of all time. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Oh,
Whoa, that was unnecessary.
Oh, okay.
Welcome.
Welcome back, I guess we should say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
welcome back, because you were here last week.
Doing that same character.
Same character,
I
not even
thought
a
it was
different iteration.
Yeah.
I think, where were you guys when I said I am planning to ruin pro wrestling podcast?
I mean,
I said for each every week I've done the face paint, I've done all the different gimmicks, I've spent so much money on all of you only for you to insult me every week. So you get one character and one character only till I choose to do something different. And until someone beats me for this, this is all you're getting. Mark Mina.
Mark Mina.
it's evolving. It's evolving.
I will say, thank you for taking out of your own collection
Yeah.
and replacing the Before the Bell Championship. That is very kind of you. I will also say, just to amend one critique, you said that
Careful now.
we had just started bringing up the facial hair. That's always been a thing, because it's been bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
So but hey, this is great. What did you want to say first?
No, I'm a you know me.
Yeah.
I don't like to roast Martin.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, never have.
I'm just an observant man.
This
That's all I do.
This is what I'm talking about.
I just sit back.
The gaslight.
So I'm just gonna.
I've never heard him do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let the show play out as it were. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good to see you, Martin.
So good.
How's Milwaukee?
How was it?
It was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
How are your weekends?
That's pretty good.
Here's the thing, man. I wanted to address something that the bell ringer said in the comments. They're like, y'all don't know if you've seen it. They like, hey, get off Martin. It's not cool anymore. I was like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then Martin comes in, it's not. And I was like, I don't know if you realize this.
Yeah.
These super chats be coming in. It's them.
Yeah, 100%.
It don't be us that much. It's them.
Absolutely.
So with that said, let's read a couple of super chats.
Yeah.
Let's see. Some people who showed some love. Thank you so much. Holy smokes, $10.
Hey.
Thank you. Chris' picture looked like he got a light bulb 2 centimeters away.
You know
from
what I'm
his
saying?
face.
I've never been that light skinned in my life.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to the Blastoise boys.
There are no Blastoise boys. There are none of those.
Blastoise
Got
boys.
to meet them at Backlash. My son has the now belt. Oh, nice. CT, how many flares does NOC get? Honestly, I see how you did that because you like Ric Flair, so I'm gonna give you that. I will give Night of Champions out of 5, 3.5 Ric Flairs. It was very entertaining. It was very rewarding for the most part because we kind of booked it low key. You know what I mean? Aside from that, keep going, Mark, as I unveil the title that we got from going to WrestleMania weekend. Daniel Jones, $9.99.
Yeah. Why don't you read it, Martin?
Daniel Jones for $9.99 said, "The return of Ashy Blackham."
So, that didn't come from us. Anyway,
he started it last week.
Dead Kirby, appreciate you. So look at this, just in case you got this is the Raw Netflix title that we got going to the Netflix brunch during WrestleMania weekend.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to our friends and family over at WWE and at Netflix.
Yes, and make sure you watch Raw on Netflix each and every Monday if you're international. PLEs, NXT, and SmackDown also on Netflix.
Yeah, man. Phoenix Robinson Wesley, $10. Cena again already? Anyway, gotta give my respect to y'all. Blessings, man.
You have to give props,
Yes.
right? Because he figured out a way, because you know what I'm saying? That costume budget has to be out of control.
It's tremendous.
And so he found a way to work it in
It's a
kayfabe why he's being lazy as hell. Okay, you know
I don't like
it. You don't like it?
I don't like it.
I give it respect, but I don't love it either.
I respect, but let me tell you something. I respect all of his costume choices. Because my God, to do that week after week, what is it, episode 84 or something like that?
Yeah.
It's crazy. But to,
But also, you know what? You're right. You know why?
Yeah.
Because he pulls a lot of the clothes from his normal collection.
so many.
You know what I'm saying? Like Martin will show up to the Improv in like a cowboy hat and a jockstrap, and it's like, and then we wonder why we think he's like a weirdo.
See, this is what I mean.
No, what are you talking
He
about?
could have said any other. First off, I don't have a jockstrap. I've never worn a jockstrap.
Okay, now.
But see,
now
this is what I'm talking about.
Okay,
Always got dick on the brains. This
Whoa.
guy.
saying, oh wow,
Y'all are getting saucy with the words.
y'all.
This
There's no
afternoon.
y'all. He
No,
always goes.
remember that week he came in, F this, in that,
That's a good point.
What week was that?
like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I was on one.
That was like, man, I'm glad we stayed green.
Yeah,
You know what I
100%. We're fine.
Smackdown begins this
Wait, we got
past.
we got one more.
Is that no? Go ahead and read it.
Yeah, I'll go in and read it because it says it's from. No, that's the wrong one.
No,
We just did that.
right.
Oh, okay. No, we just did that.
Then this one.
Yep. Thank you, Dad Kirby. I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
we did all of this.
And then a fan for $10.
Hey.
Anthony Hamilton ain't been the same since Charlene left.
Oh, hey, bell ringers. Another one that did not come from us.
See what I'm saying?
It's y'all. I have nothing but love for Martin.
Clean hands.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is gaslight.
Would you like to read that one, Martin?
Yeah. Kim Gilmore with the $10
Yeah,
says, Kim says, fellas, my tithes. Hey, Burns. Hey, CT.
Hey.
I will not acknowledge the co-host I can't see until I get an apology for the disrespect last week.
Yeah.
All right.
Kim is low key first lady of Before the Bell.
But not-
bro.
there's nothing
There's no
low-key
low
about it.
key.
Well,
It's
remember
high
for a
key.
while, it was like, we were like, who's the first lady? Is it Day or is it Kim Gilmore? And you know what I mean? So,
I think Kim is edging her out a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
Where is Beautiful Day? Beautiful Day
Day's
is
been busy. She got like
She got
a new job or something.
Oh,
Like that.
yeah,
gotcha.
and she
Yeah.
just got her master's degree.
Right.
That's
Also,
huge.
shout out, happy birthday, John Ryan. He's the guy who did the intro.
Thank you,
For the
John
record,
Ryan.
there was 2 different intros. That was the one that was selected. So I know you guys are upset.
Here's the
about
thing.
some photos.
Selected by
Okay.
whom? Is
Glad-
really
So this,
yeah, it's really ultimately.
Mark, how long ago did he?
He
send
doesn't
the,
have a mic.
How long ago did he?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can hear him. Mark, how long ago did he send the videos?
No, I'm doing Grace.
Oh, now
Uh-huh.
you can't speak English.
Now, here's the question I have for you.
Uh
What made you think
huh.
that the pictures that we'd already said, yeah, the only one that was a problem was yours? When we looked at what just happened today, I said, you know what? I'm cool with your arm up on my shoulder. Of course, put your arm on the shoulder of the other picture.
Yeah,
Have his picture. But what's going on, Martin? You're rogue out here, man.
yeah. You're going out of control.
You're out of control.
Completely.
You out of control.
You out of control.
Yeah.
There were two
Uh-huh.
videos that were submitted.
Uh-huh.
One with all your little headshots that you want, and
The
then this
professional
one-
looking one?
Yeah.
And then this is that photo was taken professionally from the Netflix thing that we were just talking. Where you got that?
Martin, you've let us down
Yeah.
in more
Terrible.
ways than one today.
Absolutely.
But, the show must go on.
Show must.
This is crazy.
Smackdown.
He's wearing
happens.
Crocs and he's insulting.
I'm not talking about your fashion sense. I don't know why you
No.
felt the need to attack.
I'm
See what
saying,
I'm saying?
yeah, everyone's like, oh, someone's lazy today. Someone just came in with the same costume.
Was it us who came in? Just same character? Or
No,
was it
this is a
guy?
different.
Yeah.
It's a different set of Crocs.
I've never worn this shirt on this show before.
I've never seen it.
Never one time. Come on.
Man, Martin.
Martin.
When hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, absolutely.
They lash out, bro.
Bruh, you're like Huda.
The cross reference. Oh,
Smackdown happens.
Yes.
Because you know what I was thinking about? How's your mom?
my mom's good.
She good? Did she watch the show?
She
still?
does watch the show. Yeah.
You know what? Mama Morrow, let me tell you this right now.
Yeah.
It ain't on us, Mama
No,
Morrow.
not at all.
It's on your boy.
Okay.
Now, SmackDown happens.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre is back.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Shocker.
A lot sooner than I thought he'd be.
Yeah, because what was it? Was it a concussion or something else, or was it just a concussion?
He said his neck wasn't moving right.
Wow.
Which, like, take some time off, bro.
Yeah, you don't have to be here
Yeah.
every week. When he came out, it's something about the way Drew McIntyre stands. It's giving very it's giving James from Team Rocket.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's
Cool.
not what I
Is
would
that
have.
because he looks like a Pokemon trainer?
He
That's what-
definitely does.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
when he stands, it's like, make it double.
Yeah.
Jesse,
Wow.
James. I'm
That's
like,
the second
come on, Drew.
shoulder character gesture that you've done on this show. I'm uncomfortable every time.
Ooh,
No.
No, don't do more
Ooze.
shoulders.
I hate the ooze. The ooze is much worse.
Yeah.
I much prefer Jesse.
Where's
Good
my
Lord.
autograph book, bro? Listen, I was on that plane today.
Uh-huh.
I was watching Friday, and I was like, man, there are so many references. There are so many lines in that movie that we say
Yeah.
that you didn't even realize we say, bro.
Yeah.
Make it enough.
Yeah. Right.
You ain't gotta lie, Craig.
You ain't got to lie. So I love Drew being back. However, it feels shoehorned at this point because I
Yeah.
felt like where they were going to go was Randy versus Cody a little bit more before SummerSlam,
Yep.
which still might happen in increments. But now Drew being there, is it going to be Drew and Cody or is it going to be Drew and Randy leading through SummerSlam? Because
Well,
Randy needs
Well,
something.
Drew and Randy are fighting at Saturday night's main event.
Let me interrupt you just to say
Yeah.
this. How is it that these matches can just be thrown together
Come on.
for a Saturday night main event?
Yeah.
But the New Day, when they were champions, couldn't be on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Street Profits can't get a pay-per-view match. But you could just give me Drew and Randy that easily, bro?
Yeah. When was the last time Profits were on a pay-per-view?
Exactly.
That's
because it
crazy.
wasn't WrestleMania.
No.
I don't think they did a set. You
It
know
might
what?
have been last year's Mania.
No.
The six man with Lashley and Cross and all them.
I'm thinking about the European tour where they won. That's not a pay-per-view.
But that was on a SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Dang, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
The only ones we've had were New Day at WrestleMania.
Yeah. And then, like, if you want to give them an Iggy, then maybe Truth at that Saturday night's main event. But that,
But we're not just talking about that. And that was non-title.
yeah, but just Profits in general.
That's
the
what I'm
last,
saying.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
disrespect, bro. That's
Yeah.
disrespect.
And like that, it easily could have been that the match with the Wyatts could have been on Saturday's main event.
It easily could have been
Yeah.
because we know that the Wyatts are going to win the title. Like,
They shouldn't though.
they shouldn't,
Yeah.
but we know if we talking about shouldn't.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff should not have happened. Zelina Vega should have won the title on Raw instead of SmackDown. And her whole run
Yeah.
as women's U.S. champion was
Dry.
not a good one. It was
Dud.
super dry.
Dry, bro.
They treated her a transitional champion. I didn't like it. She deserved better, bro.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I do hope they give Julia an extended run with the U.S. title.
She's
Like,
new. They have
yeah.
to. They have to build her up because
Yeah.
we don't even know her, and they're giving her the Japanese promo style, how they gave
Nakamura.
Nakamura. But I'm not invested in her yet because I don't care.
Mhm.
Like, she's great, but it made me feel like Roxanne Perez is Raw,
Yeah.
and they built her up. I've seen her before she even got called up. Julia, I only saw her as her, I won't say lackey, but like her tag partner, and then they just moved her to SmackDown. Like, all right, you go over there.
Also,
And just give her
Roxanne's in a
title.
story.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Julie is just
Floating.
I won the title. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Which is kind of what they did to Lyra initially.
Yes.
And why nobody really picked up the thread there until Becky got involved. So,
And when Becky go, because Becky picked up a TV show now.
100%.
She about to be gone.
I'm about to say, you thought Liv Morgan was gone for a minute. Filming is like, yeah.
What's going to happen with Lyra after this? Because Becky has pulled out everything
For real,
from Lyra, bro.
Which I wonder if that's why they're kind of having Lyra show some little like dissension moments and stuff. If she will now kind of fill in that Becky role and become a heel for
Yeah.
Bailey to be the feeder. Because they did just announce Becky, Bailey, and Lyra at Evolution for the IC title.
And that'll probably get her off TV for a while,
Yeah.
which makes sense. But Bailey needs to win it. It doesn't need to be
You don't need
Lyra.
no.
No.
Yeah, Lyra
But
needs to go heel.
that match also should have happened at SummerSlam. That would have been a banger SummerSlam match.
But we need matches for Evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Also,
get
how many are we going to have? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you'll probably get the Lyra Bailey one-on-one at SummerSlam finally.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, because you got a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too many events.
In 1 month.
I understand they try to counter program they don't counter program
Yeah.
AEW. But I mean, there's literally 3 events this weekend. They got one at in the middle of the afternoon at a 700 seat room.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? NXT event. Then Evolution. No, my bad.
This is Saturday main event.
It's a Saturday main event, Great American Bash, and Evolution all in the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, this is all one weekend?
All one weekend.
No, sir. I thought this was separate times of the month.
And then 2 weeks go, then SummerSlam.
Nah,
man. Great American Bash is like during the day. Which I think they've only announced like a couple of matches for that, right? And then Saturday's main event, which I think now has 4 matches, and then Evolution, they've announced 5 matches.
Which furthers CT's point about put the black wrestlers on these events.
You got nothing but pay-per-views.
Bro.
You got nothing but pay-per-views.
Nothing but.
I can see if you were like, hey, man, we only got 5 matches on the card, and the next pay-per-view ain't for 2 months. You got 3 pay-per-views going in one day, and they can't get on one, bro?
Yeah.
And they putting on bangers?
And they're the tag team champions.
They're the champions.
Bro.
They're not YS6. I'll tell you something else that's not going to happen. You're not about to have both these belts on your shoulder. I'm going to tell you that right now. You can have,
what do you mean?
You can have
You do need to pick one.
Or the other.
Yeah.
But you're not about to do both.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Vagabond, you picking things out of the garbage, you put that one down.
Yeah, you
picked it back up.
I don't know.
This boy don't, bro, he don't got, I bet you he don't got a 5-second rule. That boy just picks chocolate and just eats it.
No 5-second rule is crazy,
Insane.
bro.
Insane.
Where does your brain
insane.
go?
Huh?
Where does your brain
You
go?
dropped that and picked it up, no problem.
It's not
Even for the bit, it's like that's supposed to be over with. So I know when you drop food, it's coming right back in your mouth.
Those are completely different things.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God. I hate when he has to ask me something.
Yeah.
Yes.
You still don't know what to do. Just put it on the ground.
I watch your stories. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan of you too, man.
So I'm watching one of your stories and I see you with your cat. You just talking to your cat. You know what I mean?
Oh boy.
Have you ever fed your cat something and then like have you been like, oh, I'm eating this?
No.
Okay.
Oh, baby bird?
Yeah.
100% he has.
No, I haven't.
Are you kidding me? Of course you have, dog.
What is wrong with you?
I know you have, dog.
Why in your
Come
brain?
on, bro. Come on, bro.
No, why in your brain?
Dog, man. Come on. Dog, this gets on my nerves, little Martin, dog. Martin
He be making stuff up.
Nah, dude. Nah, Martin be dressing like Jackie Treehorn from friggin' The Big Lebowski.
Okay, all right.
And
listen
you
here,
know what I mean?
No.
Putting out clips about your sex parties. You going to Dracula orgies or whatever, and then you be like, "Why do people think I'm strange?"
No,
we love you, dog. But
you listen here, Cooley High.
Let it go.
You
let it go.
Are not about to. I know all your stories.
Who tell you?
No, because I respect
I also
you.
know yours.
Yes. Some of our stories are the same stories.
Absolutely not.
Yes, they are.
Absolutely.
I've seen you in some places.
Yeah.
So
we have a super chat that I'd like to get to. Let's go ahead and do that.
King of transitions.
Oh man. First and foremost, super huge shout out to the one and only dead Kirby 999. 2 things. They need to put a belt on Natty before I crash out. Also, this Seth group is buns. Hashtag Diet Death Riders. I'm so glad you said that. Number 1, the fact that Solo's group has a name right now.
Right.
Yeah.
My family tree.
Yep.
And Seth's group does not is annoying me a little bit. Also, Natty not having a title. I agree because we saw a new side of Natty when she did the Busted Open podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I want that Natty, that veteran Natty that has really, that's how she talks.
Yeah.
I don't want to see this cat lady. I don't want to see that meow. I don't want to see none of that. I want to see raw Natty.
Do the
Meow. She was doing that for a while.
See, here's what I would have liked, right?
Yeah.
Natty was in the NWA women's tournament.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They should have. Why would you not give Natalya Neidhart the NWA women's title? That puts over NWA number 1.
Yeah.
That also gives her, because like if they gave Los Garzas the AAA tag titles, they're letting them wear them on TV.
And it does nothing for them, though.
But it does help AAA, right?
Yes,
You
absolutely.
just answer your own question. WWE don't own NWA. They don't care. But they don't have a working relationship with them for real. They're like, I guess if you want Natty, you know what I'm saying?
But does it not silence stuff like this of people saying, why not give Natty a title? Give her the NWA title.
You think that's a big concern in the creative meeting? There's a lot of people not talking about Natty Neidhart getting a belt right now. Should we address that non-issue?
They signed her for 3 more years, bro.
No, I understand, but that's exactly right. She's already signed. It's not like she's threatening to leave based on accolades. the audience hasn't been like, you haven't been seeing the "We want Natty" signs and chats.
You know
like
who you
that?
are?
Tell me.
You're the heel that loves the booze.
I'm just being honest.
You love.
When's the last time you thought to yourself, "Hey, man,
Oh,
you know, we need to get this belt"?
Lucky VX. Oh, burn.
Hey, I love that.
Lucky VX $10.
Yes.
Please read that, Martin.
Says, what's up, fellas? What do you think? Should The Rock show up at SummerSlam or stay away until the fans forget he's not exactly welcome?
Is he not welcome?
I think The Rock is always welcome.
Right.
Yeah. It's malarkey.
It's The
that
Rock.
People should act like they don't want to see him.
Yeah.
Every
love The
time
Rock.
he's shown up, they pop huge, whether it's the booze or the cheers.
Now, what I
like-
will say
yeah.
is he does need to be involved in a storyline this time instead of just the ambassador of goodwill.
Yeah.
Like, because every time we see The Rock,
Yeah.
remember when JR used to sell, and business just picked up.
Yeah,
like, that's what
yeah.
it feels when you see The Rock.
100%.
So I don't want to just hear him say, hey, guys, next week we're going to be broadcast. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear Cody Rhodes. Come talk to The Rock. Like, I want to see that.
Yeah,
What is
yeah,
it
yeah.
building toward? I want to see that moment from The Rock.
And I don't want him to ruin it 15 minutes later by going on a press conference with his little glasses and going, yeah, so the character of The Rock is like, no, can you give it a day?
Yeah.
Do this on a live, bro. Don't do this.
I don't know if they care like that no more, man. They about to do a Netflix series showing the behind the scenes. That's gonna be super scripted, but still.
Yeah.
You think so?
What? Absolutely. You think they're gonna really just show what they be talking about in meetings?
Yeah, you're right.
They gonna be. It's
Find
gonna be
out how often
every
they say the
talking
N-word.
point we've ever heard. What did you say?
So we're gonna find out how often they say the N-word
Oh,
if they
good
showed
Lord.
like
Kim Gilmore for
Oh,
$10.
man.
I'm happy to share the first lady crown with Day. Us and Daniel are killing it as mods for the Discord, so we in here. Ooh, where's my autograph book?
Ooh, where's my autograph book? The
And-
ooze
and
is
I-
back.
I acknowledge you, Kim Gilmore.
Now you gotta read this one, CT.
I apologize.
Put it up there.
Oh boy.
Terrell D, $10.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey, Bellbreakers fam. Chris, glad to see you, my brother. Martin just angry, and
When can we see 90s Sting?
CT, so no pause after that shoulder shimmy. Hashtag weak. Hashtag protect Mama Kim. Hashtag bring back happy Morrow.
Yeah.
Here's what y'all don't know.
Yeah.
Morrow has never been happy.
No.
It's
Yeah.
just
It's a sad Corbin always. Like just forever and a day.
when
Do
did
you
I-
sit on the floor and build Legos at home?
so in,
I feel like that's something you would do. Do you do that?
Martin.
so in your mind,
Uh-huh.
okay, you've created this
Yeah.
image of me as
I've created.
yes.
Okay, this is all right.
Because just based
I just want
off
to make sure. I just want to make sure.
Created.
Whatever's
Based
about
off
to be
of-
next is something I made up. Go ahead.
well, just based off everything you've said today, where I'm eating chocolate off the ground,
Yeah, you do.
and
that.
doing like doing Lego sets.
I asked if you do
crisscross
that.
apple. No, I don't do any of these things
Okay.
that you've created in your brain, or you have me as some like
Nah.
child savant, I guess, or
I can see that. Yeah. Kind of like Rain Man with chicks. You know what I mean?
Mm.
No?
where does the Rain Man come in?
Well,
I love how you were like,
yeah.
didn't say nothing about the
What do you mean? Where does the Rain Man kick in? Look at yourself right now. You tell me where the Rain Man comes in?
Marty Morrow.
Come on, man.
Here's the thing.
Hey, Dad, can I get a hot dog? Yeah, like, that's where you're at right now, my friend.
Here's the thing. You're not.
Some,
What?
Hot dog? Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, that's a lot of
Mark.
paps.
Why?
Ugh.
Okay. which then begs the question: why did you make that, Mark? What
Yeah,
is
that's-
going on with you
That's crazy.
to where this is something you took time out of your day
That's
Oh, man.
to
crazy.
create?
The Glizzinator.
That's
That boy went on
crazy.
Gronk. It was like, put some wild prompts into it.
wow.
And that's what we got, boy. You look very Woodish in that.
What?
Xavier Woods, like Xavier Woods.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
looked a lot like him right there.
Wild hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys ever met?
Yeah, a few times.
You guys ever hung out?
I've hung out with him. Yeah.
I could, yeah.
I want to see Xavier Woods and Kofi. I don't think switching to SmackDown is the answer
Yeah.
because they just went back to 2 hours.
Yeah.
I think something that will help the New Day is a big feud that I care about both sides. I can't just care about the New Day because the New Day are professionals. They're legends. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
It can't just be them bringing another team up. It's got to be, remember when the New Day and Usos were, it was like, oh my God, I don't know which side to choose.
Yeah.
It's got to be that if they're going to stay on Raw.
That's why I say there should just be one set of tag team champions. Like, if the New Day had been traveling to both shows with that act, I think it would have got over way better than what we got.
I agree.
They were getting lost in the shuffle.
Yes.
They weren't wrestling. And then, like I brought up last week, they blamed them for the lack of matches that they had.
Yeah.
It's just like,
You're right.
on, man. So
they deserve better.
They're just far too talented.
Yeah,
far
man.
Too talented,
and they bring too much to the company. It's not even just about how great they are in ring and out of ring. It's about what they bring in money wise. The New Day has been a massive moneymaker for the company. So for them to be treated like this is off-putting. Go ahead and throw it up there.
And here's something just to piggyback off that real quick. Something that made that whole title change wilder is right after they had Grayson Waller cut a promo where he put over the New Day right after they lost. Did y'all see that?
No, the reason when I watch Netflix Raw, they be cutting some of this stuff out after the commercial break. So I'm like, what? I didn't see this. I got to go to the WWE Instagram.
Yeah.
Hopefully they uploaded it.
Which is, wow, the way they've structured a lot of that.
Also, have you noticed that if you just start Raw a little bit late, the ads go away?
I love it.
It's so bizarre. The whole thing is bizarre.
Very bizarre.
Yeah. Also, let us know what time the show ends, Triple H. How about that? I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you ever took a flight and not know when you was landing? That's me watching Raw every Monday. What? Like, all right, how much more of this? I have no idea. It used to be 3 hours. Then they were like, oh, it's 2 and some change. No and some change. Which is my problem in general with like wrestling formats.
Some change.
Yeah. Well, because they do stuff like make the main event in the first segment, so you didn't plan one?
Yeah.
Come on, Adam Pearce. You got 20,000 people in this room. You didn't know how the show was going. I hate that.
If the argument did not happen.
Yeah. So if they decided not to talk, we wouldn't have known how the show was ending, huh?
Wouldn't know.
Come on, bro. What are we doing? The fundamental foundation of the wrestling show is broken at that point.
Yeah.
I miss
$1 billion company.
And they're making so much more than they ever have.
Could you imagine?
We hope they get into it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We don't know who boxing tonight. Could you imagine that on HBO? Hey man, who's in the back? No way.
Look, Jake Paul gonna be here.
Yeah.
Whoever antagonizes him,
that's
ready.
on the preview for Raw tonight. Oh, El Grande Americano in action tonight. Against who? Could you okay. That's like being an athlete and you have no idea you playing that night. You know what I'm saying? You Kobe Bryant or something. Hey man.
Against
oh, dog. That just is crazy.
The Lakers will be playing tonight.
Yeah. You don't know who they're playing against?
The Harlem Globetrotters roll out. Like, why didn't you? What?
That's always bothered me. You can tell that's been on my mind.
It has.
Yeah. I have to get that off.
I respect it.
It bothers me so much. I hate it every week.
It's like when you say Harlem Globetrotters, bro. Nobody ever talks about the teams that they play against.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that goes with this. Like, you go see the Harlem Globetrotters, they're like, yeah, we're playing the brown and yellow team, and you're like, this is clearly
the
both
Kentucky Greenlands. What? This city is fighting a whole. That's a whole state.
Oh boy.
XOXO 1578.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late, but concerning CT's hot take from weeks ago, what if young Bray liked Boogeyman and imagined a better storyline and used said storyline for his Fiend character? Oh, don't think I haven't thought of that.
Oh, that definitely didn't happen.
Yeah. And real quick, it
did not happen.
It is not a hot take.
Yeah.
That is a wild take.
CT's wild takes. No, you know.
Which is,
I don't know what the drop says.
I still don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Do you want to recreate it or?
No.
All right.
Mark never gives me my credit, bro. Never.
What
Even
happened?
did the hand. He's like, dude. Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
So go to the next one, Aiko, please.
John DeBro, 1999. What's up, fellas? Glad to see CT made it back from Columbus after killing it at the Funny Ball.
Hey.
So many laughs and got to take a picture as well. Will Jey Uso get the belt back?
Let me tell you something, John. Man, first of all, it was an honor to meet you. I wish you'd have stuck around longer. We'd have chopped it up more. I know you was with your lady. I ain't want to hold you up. But brother, Such an honor to have met you in person. So grateful for the love that you show us here. We can never thank you enough. And yeah, Columbus showed a lot of love this weekend. Jey Uso, what was the question?
If
Will he
he'll
get the
take the
belt
title
back?
back.
SummerSlam is a possibility, but also does Jey, is the next championship Jey gets the world title, or does he get the WWE title?
He is not touching that.
You don't think so?
They are not putting that WWE title.
You don't think so?
I
No.
definitely don't think so.
Not anytime soon. Maybe when he's like 40.
He's
not
he's
even then.
40.
I'm about to say, isn't he really
39,
close at this point?
38? I don't know.
Yeah.
Even
Nah.
that was me being polite.
I mean, again.
They gave it to Gunther.
They gave, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Gunther.
Gunther had no direction, bro.
But
And now he does.
Yeah, at any point, hold on, man.
Yeah, let's
Gunther is a utilitarian player. At any point, he can be main event guy.
Great
Yep.
word choice.
Jey Uso was a byproduct of a phenomenon that had very little to do with him as a wrestler. He was are you kidding me right now? If so, he would have got over like that if Yeet hadn't blown up, if the music wasn't lit, if the crowd didn't like doing that with him. No,
Because
nobody.
no yeet.
Yeah, let's go back to that Natty meeting where everybody was, and then after that they were just like, so Jey Uso, 5-star classics? Anyone? No,
You can't
absolutely
say
not.
that because there are so many things that make up a superstar wrestler.
Certainly.
So when you go to, let's use The Rock as an example.
uh-huh.
Shut up.
No, 'cause I have to brace myself because you're about to compare Jey Uso
No.
to The Rock.
I'm not
Well, you
comparing.
sat down like you was in one of them Regal 4D seats for
Yeah,
a
I
second
was
with
like,
the ride.
oh,
He was
we're
about to put
be
you on.
taken to a place right now.
I'm saying this, bro.
Yes.
Oh,
The Rock
oh no.
is an amazing. He's amazing. Okay, look, I'm gonna look at you.
Okay.
He's amazing on promo.
Yeah.
He's incredible with in the ring work. Like he's a great worker. He sells. He's got the look. All of that. Okay.
Mhm.
Similar to Jey Uso.
No.
He has the catchphrases. But if you take away,
One catchphrase.
if you take away the Rock's, if you take away the Rock's entrance music,
Uh-huh.
if you take away the Rock's catchphrases,
Several.
if you take away the Rock's his
Guitar?
gear,
Okay.
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 then you just have the wrestling. So are you saying
Oh.
that The Rock, if he was just an in-ring worker, would be as massive as he is?
No, of course
Okay,
not.
okay.
But-
No. Let me finish.
Please.
So if you're saying that, then you can't take away what Jey Uso does to make him this complete superstar.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Without the fear. Okay. Oh, I gotta stand on this side. Here we go.
What you got for me?
Oh god.
So you're saying that minus Yeet
Uh-huh.
and the entrance music, I'm just
Uh-huh.
taking those two away.
Okay.
I'm not gonna take anything else away.
Yeah.
You gonna tell me he's as good as The Rock is?
I never compared him with The Rock.
Okay. You're talking about a generational talent
Uh-huh.
who we just talked about after
Yeah.
20 years past his prime.
Mhm.
If he shows up tomorrow, everybody's going crazy.
Yeah.
Versus the guy who just got over this year. But before that, everybody was like, main event, Jey Uso.
He did not just get over this year. He's been over for 3 years now. He's been over since he's joined the Bloodline, and
the
he and
bloodline was over, my guy.
You know,
That's like being like, Crush was really over in Demolition. No, Demolition
was
was over,
over, yeah.
not Crush.
Glorious Reason, $10. Thank you. At Saturday Night Main Event, let Cena assist Goldberg in winning the world title from
Out of your
Gunther.
mind.
Goldberg retires with the belt to continue Cena's quest to ruin professional wrestling. Thoughts? Glorious Reason, thank you for that. I will say I don't see Cena interfering in a storyline like that. I don't think I've ever seen him do anything with Goldberg. Have you guys?
No, he is not.
There is only one person to interfere in this match that I will accept.
Yeah, who
And
is
that
it?
is Bret the Hitman Hart costing Goldberg this match.
That's ridiculous.
That is
wouldn't
the
mind
only
that.
thing that I would accept.
Yeah.
If they just gave us that little bit of fan service,
I like that.
I'd be fine with it. And he gets a little bit something to exercise that demon a little
Mhm.
bit. I'd be all for it.
Or-
I do not think Goldberg has a sense of humor for that sort of
He
No,
does
thing.
not.
absolutely not.
But that's all I would accept.
And that's the issue. Goldberg has always been a man who takes himself way too seriously.
Right.
Like he was mad about Gilbert. He didn't want to work with Jericho in
Facts.
WCW.
Yeah.
So many. So what I would say alternatively, the only thing that I would accept is if for whatever reason someone sick in the head was like, let's have Goldberg beat Gunther for the title. I would only accept it if Seth Rollins immediately cashed in.
That's what I told you months ago. But here's the thing. He already got the merch made, bro. When you see the merch with the title belt on the shirt before you even get the title match, you know what their plan is. So I don't think that's his retirement match.
I mean, sometimes, you know, like let's say for the Super Bowl, for example,
he couldn't beat Jay for it. Go ahead.
Yeah, but like for the Super Bowl, they print out T-shirts for both teams and they ship. So there's going to be a small country in Africa.
Oh, Ethiopia got some Indiana Pacer championship shirts on right now. You know what I mean?
And they're about to have some Goldberg with the World Heavyweight title. Shirts.
You know what's crazy? We in the vintage community know this. Thailand has the most lit collection of vintage wrestling shirts. Some years ago, some truck shipped all the unsold merchandise to Thailand. And like the most hardest to find old shirts, it just be random dudes in Thailand with all of them. It's really weird. It's really strange.
Are you saying we need to take a trip to Thailand?
I got any friends in Thailand. Like, know any like swap meets or something like that? Please be on the lookout for you, boy.
Yeah, so I'm glad you ended it like that. Because
and make sure,
he's crazy. He's trying to go.
What about
he's trying to go to Thailand?
I'm not going to Thailand.
I can't make it, bro.
And speaking of T-shirts, you guys make sure you get your Before the Bell shirts at foryourwear.com. Look us up, Before the Bell Podcast. We got some new merch dropping very soon. And you guys asked about flags. We're going to get some flags made with Before the Bell. So if you want to go to some live events, display those flags, they'll be there soon.
And that's For Your Wear, F-O-R-U-R, right? F-O-R-U-R, wear.
W-E-A-R.
Yeah, make sure you get those. And because I'm telling you, these designs are going to be gone.
Yeah.
And we are not joking around. Throw it up.
Very soon. Very soon, in fact.
Thank you, Sandra Moore. Appreciate you, baby girl. Eric Preston, $10.
Yes.
First time catching y'all live. Love black people actually talking real wrestling. Y'all know ball. I never like hearing that when it comes to wrestling.
No?
You know ball? Like, is this two different things?
Yeah, I like it. I like the crossover.
Also, I'm a young up-and-coming comedian in Philly. If y'all ever out here, I'd love to open up for you. Yo, first of all, Eric Preston, let me tell you something, man. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you for the love. And in doing comedy, piece of advice. Talk about everything that you actually live, bro. I don't want to hear no make-believe comedy. Like, yeah, man. So I was looking at my cat. My cat said, "What you looking at?" I said, "I don't know." And he said, "You know what you looking at." Like, you know, make-believe comedy.
You gonna act like Martin don't do that with his cats? He be giving them voices.
Martin.
What you think about the Gunther match?
Is that him playing with his hands? Mark.
The dog come by. She didn't like that back very much.
Eric Preston, wishing you the best on your journey, my boy.
Yeah.
Continue blessings. I love seeing newcomer comedians. Sandra Moore says, I agree with Chris on Monday Night Raw not telling us who is wrestling. Question. How do y'all feel about Jacob saying the N-word in his new song?
I got this.
Please.
Who gonna tell him not to?
That's a fact.
I mean, really.
A 22 caliber, that's who.
Huh?
Whoa.
Who?
Whoa.
What'd you say?
Don't say it again.
No, I'm not gonna say it again.
Whoa.
I missed it completely.
Yeah,
Martin.
I'm not me. I'm just saying there's okay.
Martin.
Not me.
Didn't you just say your mama watches the show?
Yeah. I'm not saying it's a
Never said you said you were gonna do it. I just said saying that. You had to control it.
No, because there are a lot of people who are upset.
Yeah.
Right? And there's,
well, it's been out of control. The racist comments that get people in trouble recently is getting out of control.
Bro, you get kicked off of Love Island.
We lost 2 Love Islanders for this reason.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I gotta watch the show. What did they say?
One was N-words, the other one was something about Asian folk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And they just disappear. It'd be like one episode, they in a couple. The next episode, dude's single. Yeah. They don't say nothing about it.
Nope.
He just like, so I need a new girl. I'm like, wait, what? Where? Did she die?
You going back episodes?
Yeah, it's like,
surely I missed something.
And then like you see the camera edits where it'd be like the thigh of the girl who's gone. It's hilarious.
You can't sue over that thigh. They can show that thigh all day.
But no, I listened to the song. The song is ass. But
I mean, what do we expect, bro?
Yeah, it's him and Rikishi. It's called Hello. And yeah, he drops it like 4 or 5 times in it. And here's the thing. So because I was in a little bit of a debate online about this.
Mm-hmm.
And does it come to a cultural appropriation place? I guess that is the ultimate question. Because there is something you have to, like, if let's say, because someone said, black Samoans are synonymous with black people. I don't think that's true at all. Have you hung out with a lot of Samoans?
I mean, that's what the WWE creative team thinks. I don't think they can tell us apart.
Yeah, but I guess the big debate has been, why is it that black performers don't get over being black, but Samoan performers are able to get over by acting black?
Oh, I think we talked about this before. I think because they like our sauce, but they make that other people's character. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
too cool.
Exactly right. Too cool. Samoan wrestlers, you know what I mean? But then like Booker T, for example, gets the most over being a British dude. You know what I'm saying? The Street Profits didn't really have a gimmick necessarily. They had red solo cups. Like, what is that gimmick? What does that mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or even, I mean, Hakeem the African Dream, even back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what it is. They like the sauce, but not the makers of the sauce, I guess. Is what it is.
You know, it was interesting, man. Seeing Andrade and Ray Phoenix being a tag team. Who knew that them being together would have gotten them both over?
It is working, but I don't want to move on too fast. I see what you did there, and I appreciate you.
Don't be scared.
Hold on a second.
I'm not scared.
You talked about Jacob Fatu's song, right?
Yes.
So it gave me an idea. I had a whole plan for the list, but I'm actually going to save the list next week because it's time for the segment that's sweeping the nation.
Where is my broom?
My
it's right
brother,
there.
it's right here.
It's right there.
Oh, appreciate it.
I know we haven't used it in a few weeks, but there it is.
Yeah. Oh, my dustpan is there too. Grab it.
The dustpan he don't use to get the chocolate off the floor.
Listen here, you Disney-looking son of a bitch.
Wow.
See what I mean?
What's up, man?
Yeah, the ire in there.
You like Kev on stage say the N-word like 5 times. Why can't I get an SOB off?
First and foremost, love to our friend of the show, Kev on stage.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for coming to do an episode.
I appreciate it. You're great.
2, all he was going to say was the word, and he's so clean, the internet was even like, keep it green. You.
I can't. Stone Cold Steve Austin says son of a bitch all the time.
So you
the
say it
second
again
one.
by referencing what someone else said.
Oh,
This
Martin.
boy out of control. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's time for Chris's list.
You just made the
Thank you
list.
so much. So, what I want this week, give me your...
we be selling it so cold, bro.
Yeah. That's what makes it great. That's what makes it amazing. The kayfabe is brilliant.
boy.
And that's the whole thing anyway. Like, the reason it's great is because Martin can't help but sell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you sold more often, he probably wouldn't penetrate you as much.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying? But it'd be going deep into your spirit. You know what I mean? Where you really feel it.
All right.
And then you sell it. It's crazy.
You see what
You know what
he's
I'm saying?
doing.
So don't be so open, is what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
Close up a little bit.
This is insane right
That's
now.
what I'm saying. Just close up a little
Brother,
bit.
what is going
Tighten
on
up,
with you?
Martin. Tighten up, bro.
What is wrong
Tighten
with
up,
you?
dog. So I need your top 5
Pause.
original songs, either
Pause.
sung or rapped by wrestlers.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Top 5. Okay. So first, off the top of my head,
Yeah.
I can't say Yeet because it started with both Usos.
Okay.
Down since day one ish.
Yeah.
So that from the Usos. 2 would have to be the second version of The Rock's If You Smell What The Rock, bam.
He's just like talking.
Yeah,
Like
it counts.
Dolomite.
It counts.
The Rock says.
I mean, I don't know how we're skipping over "Sexy Boy" by Shawn Michaels.
he might
Was
have
that
got
his
there.
voice?
Yeah, he's singing
That's
it.
him singing it.
Oh, I thought that was I thought that was
No, Jimmy
no.
Hart composed it.
He composed
Got
it.
Sensational
it.
Sherry sang the first
First one.
one.
Uh-huh.
Sean himself sings the second one.
Yes.
Okay, then if
he's
that's the
wax
case,
poetic about
Yeah,
it.
that's the greatest one of all time. Dear Lord.
CT.
Dear Lord.
have we not aired in a while?
What's
What's going on,
That was
man?
an accident. Because I was thinking about people's gimmicks.
God.
And ultimately, like, Sean's gimmick is that he's wearing like zebra print.
Yeah, a lot of
And
chaps.
What is that? Yeah, what is that gimmick exactly?
Yeah.
It's like a dude who thinks he's sexy. He's like a
Oh, yeah.
No, he knows he's sexy.
Right.
sorry.
He knows. He thinks
Yeah.
he's cute.
Yeah.
he knows he's sexy.
That's the problem.
That's why.
He thinks he's cute.
Yes, yeah.
He knows
That's
he's
why
sexy.
he got an attitude. He think he cute.
Wait. You on your way.
Hey,
You the next Lenny Bruce.
that's hilarious. That's why he's a heel at
That's
first.
why he's a heel.
He turned heel because he
Think he cute.
that's Marty Jannetty talking to his friend. Sean think he cute now.
Putting me through that window. Who do you think he is?
I know I'm sexy.
Oh
It's
my
like he's
God.
talking to himself continuously.
100%.
I got the looks.
Come on.
that drive the girls wild. I got the moves that really move them. I send chills up and down their spines.
I'm just a
sexy
sexy boy.
And then it didn't help when the chick said, "Sexy boy."
Yeah.
See, I told y'all.
Yeah.
I'm not your boy.
Tripping.
He responds to them.
Yeah.
I'm not your boy toy.
Boy.
I'm just he's trying to explain himself.
He's pleading.
That's all that's happening there.
That was he was Jodeci for the WWF.
That's really, if you don't clip it.
yeah. Come on, dog.
Keep going. So
right.
I said
Usos and The Rock.
The Rock.
Sexy
My
boy,
third
I think
is
goes
definitely
around,
all around
the board. Yeah.
Who's yours?
There's okay. I don't know if you remember the 1993 WWF album.
More than likely.
Yes. But they had a track on there that stuck with me more than I hate to admit.
Oh boy.
Where the Nasty Boys were like rapping.
Yeah.
They called it the Nasty Rap.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
We're the boys. We're the boys. We're the Nasty Boys. Yo, I hate the Nasty Boys, but they came out clean. Like they had verses and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they went down since day one. That was like the 1993 cut of that, basically.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That's your one?
That's not my number one.
I mean, we got more?
Yo, yeah. Okay. So are we counting? Because I want to add in the Rock and Wyclef when they did It Doesn't Matter.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I haven't thought about that song in decades.
No one has.
Yeah,
but
that's
but it was a fire track when it first came out because I used to play the music video a lot because they had the collab with MTV and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
They drop it on. They're like, yo, they like amped up to it on Sunday Night Heat. Like, yo, we're about to drop The Rock and Wyclef. Now, if you heard that today,
Oh my God.
ACT, we got a new hit song. It's gonna be The Rock and Wyclef. Are you gonna bump it at the party?
I'm going to bump it out of the cereal is what I'm going to do. That CD is coming out. I will say, what was the, you say Rock and Wyclef. I think it was, I lost my train of thought. Never mind.
I'll also put Leo Rush's Go Go Bounce. It's a fire song.
Okay.
Oh, are we only doing WWE or can we?
It have to be.
All right. I mean, come on, Swerve.
Absolutely.
Swerve when I drive. Yeah, that's fire.
Come on. I mean, with the Hurt Business, the new one.
Yeah,
with
with
hurt
MVP
people.
rapping. His verse ain't the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We ain't down with shucking and jiving.
It's
all right, let's calm down here.
I'll go for a classic one. Cool, Cocky, Bad by the Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah.
Love that track.
Mm-hmm.
There's one. I had a good one just right now. This wasn't his theme music, but he sang it. But I mean, the Road Dogg singing Jeff Jarrett's theme.
Spending my days working hard on the go, but the hands on the clock keep spinning too slow. I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight.
That
had no idea.
hit.
Yeah, man.
Hit. You understand me?
They were supposed to have a whole feud. Like it that song alone,
It
like,
created a feud between the two.
created a feud, but also there were ripples because they didn't want a feud.
Yeah.
And they ended up both leaving the WWF as a result briefly,
Right.
and then came back and they like made it all work out. But
Speaking of that, I'm gonna say Road Dogg and the New Age Outlaws.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't. That counts.
It does.
This is
I mean,
voice.
it's just Road
Yeah.
Dogg talking.
I love
to the
Road
crowd.
Dogg.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm
I'm
gonna add for
surprised
my
you picked
fifth.
that one and not Road Dogg and K Quick.
No.
Getting rowdy.
No, Lord have mercy, no.
No. But what I will, but I will say this: my number 5 is a tie between hearing R-Truth's "Not What's Up," not the "What's Up."
Yeah.
His album, like he's actually fire. Man, I never can pull it up when I'm around either. But D-Lo Brown.
You was with the real
Yeah,
deal.
now.
That one.
I don't think that's him.
Is that him?
That's
not,
him.
That is not him.
Yes, it is.
That's definitely a dude.
I have no idea.
I feel like
I have
it's-
no idea what
Because
that
I had the
is.
CD and they usually have like featuring such and such, and I don't
Well.
think it.
It's D-Lo, man.
Well, look, the one that the elephant in the room that we're missing
Yeah.
is
John
John
Cena.
Cena. Come on.
Oh,
Doctor
yeah.
of Thugonomics and you know what I mean. My time is now.
Yeah.
Both. Come on.
But if
Those
you-
are great
if
choices.
If you had to pick which one was better, which one would you choose?
That's tough.
I know.
To me, because like as epic as the beginning of My Time Is Now is,
Mhm.
when that the beginning of the Thugonomics. I mean, that is.
Oh, it went crazy.
Yeah,
It
it
did
went
go crazy.
super hard.
But
So,
my
I don't
time
know.
is now is so.
It is. It is.
Mhm.
What is being
That's
said there? I know it's
crazy.
an MOP sample, but
Yeah.
Rapple do? Is that what they just yelled at? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got to
Someone-
Shazam that.
it was you who sent the like old school record that came from, right?
No.
Group
No,
chat?
that was me.
That was you. My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah,
I knew it was one of you brothers, man.
Yeah,
Come
all
on.
right.
Respect.
Let's get some
What
super
is in your
chats.
pockets, though?
On my phone.
Okay.
Where did you think I was doing?
I don't know.
XOXO 1170. These are some wild amounts.
what is the
1178?
78? What are we missing on the
Is
78?
I
that,
don't know.
is that a
UK.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
he's in the UK.
okay. Oh, what's
wow.
up, UK?
International, man. My bad. CT's wild takes. I was suffering from before the bell withdrawals, and it's pronounced 1178. Oh, 1178.
Oh, that's something Martin was saying in Alabama. Yeah.
Tyrell Harris, thank you
You
so
know.
much. $9.99. Appreciate
Yeah.
you. We got Scar
Scar
DDT.
DDT.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
man.
Please don't listen to CT. That cat bit is it. What?
Which one?
the cat? Oh,
I think we were on
about
the
you
same
said if
team.
you do the cats talking or whatever.
But that was no. He was on my team on that. That we,
Yeah.
we agreed
No,
that
no,
Martin
no.
uses cats like puppets. Yeah, 100%.
I don't.
Oh, he's talking about when I was talking to
The
Mr.
comedian.
Preston about the
Yes.
comedy.
Oh,
Make
got it.
believe comedy.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Do not
My
do
bad.
make believe comedy.
All right.
I don't even have a cat. That's
Eric
what's crazy
Preston,
about it.
4 years in, great teachers and real jokes. Chris was 100% right. They love our sauce, but not us.
Yeah.
Always. That's always been a thing, and it's always going to be the thing, unfortunately.
Domingo
Trip. Yes.
$9.99.
Says afternoon, fellas. Yada I mean. I'm calling Bray Jr. and Brody Jr. future tag team champs. And if Rowan has a boy, I'm just saying, Jacob got to pass with me.
Cool.
All right.
Solo is so funny, dog.
He's
Oh,
hilarious.
That
Solo's the best,
opening
bro.
at SmackDown.
He's the
where
best.
He starts yelling no breaks, dude.
He's the
I
best.
I like
So
this
good, dude.
dude, dog.
He sold for him coming out of the window of the back seat, bro.
Yeah. Like
It
you
kept
said.
just like dangling out the
Yes.
window like a American Dad character.
Yes.
That was
no
crazy,
business
bro.
overtaking Seth's group as the
Bro.
most popular heel team. They
Yeah.
have no
Solo
business.
is a star.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad. Well, let me read this. John Solo Dolo, 85, $10. Look at you now, boy. I love the theme song, LOL Before the Bell for Life. Everybody want to be us until it's time to be us.
Hey,
That's a fact. I love that Solo is here now because there was a point where Solo was not ready. When
Right.
Cody said you're not ready,
Yeah,
he was
he
not
wasn't.
lying.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
wasn't ready. Solo is ready now, bro. He's
Yeah.
so free. He's coming up with all these different gimmick lines, bro, and he's just being himself. And as a fan, you see it and you
Yeah.
feel it, man. And I love Solo right now. Solo, he's not getting booed by me no more.
No.
I'm cheering him, bro.
Absolutely. It's gonna become a babyface thing.
Has to.
at some point.
Yeah.
For sure.
Jimmy's gonna turn. Go ahead and read that.
Kim
Kim
Gilmore.
Gilmore.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mark.
She says, "Oh, hi, Martin. So nice to see you on this lovely Monday. Mart Cena's setting you up with all this cussing today in my R-Truth voice. I don't even know if that's PG.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of which, no R-Truth this past, no Ron Killings on
Yeah.
Smackdown, bro.
Oh yeah, it's almost as though they didn't plan on him being there this long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, the match with Aleister Black. Why wouldn't you put that? Could have easily gone on Saturday's main event.
Easily.
Again, it's almost as though it wasn't part of the plan
Uh-huh.
that he was on the roster still.
Yeah.
Domingo Trip, $9.99. Week.
Oh yeah. Raekwon Baker, the chef.
$9.99.
3 Live Crew theme.
3 Live Crew.
Oh,
is
yeah, from
hilarious.
TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would also throw in 3 Counts theme. The
Oh yeah.
get up on your feet, put your hands together,
Yeah, I don't know
sing
the words,
along
the
the
words.
3 count. Come on.
See.
We'll party y'all forever. CT, in other words.
Not
We
done.
like Backstreet Boys. NSYNC too. Come on, guys. Britney
Come on, guys.
Spears is kind of cute. We like TRL on MTV. So you know, if
Did
Walkie,
the
if
3-man band, did 3MB do their own
no,
theme song?
Just a 3-man band.
yeah,
Nope.
that wasn't them.
no,
Okay.
and it wasn't D-Lo.
Yeah.
It wasn't Nilo?
No,
Oh, is that what you? Okay.
Oh, man.
JP runs this.
$10.
Even though it was so ridiculous, Kurt Hennig with his Rapper's Crap song. Yeah, it might be up there. This is the twinge of racism is what I couldn't get down with on that song, but
Yeah.
it is good. It is good. That whole gimmick was actually very effective.
So Andrade and Ray Phoenix being a tag team, I love that.
Yeah.
Would it have worked had it been Carmelo and Andrade as well as a tag team? Because who
like
knew that he
after-
needed to be a tag team?
After their best of the 7 series?
Yeah. Because that's how they got paired up with Cesaro and Sheamus.
Sheamus, yeah.
Right.
I wouldn't have minded it. I think it could have worked.
Where is Carmelo?
He just got engaged. Congrats to him and Kalani Jordan.
Yeah,
They're in
beautiful
Hawaii.
couple.
Yeah.
Picture he posted made him look taller. Saw that. Throw that on the screen.
All right, KW over $20. Oh, what up, my high blurred for show?
Mark Henry, but that's not his voice. That's
Yeah.
360 Mafia.
Yeah.
KW $20.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
round of applause.
Yes.
Hey, did Mark Henry do his sexual chocolate thing? No. Chris, you are 100% correct. Just combine the damn tag titles. Thank you. There aren't any faces on Raw for them to go up against. Martin, tell them why you mad, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Martin's out of control today.
What? What do you mean?
Can I hold the title? How dare you look at it before you make your decision? This is yours too, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I keep forgetting to bring mine in.
Bring it in, man.
I know. I keep saying I've been trying to do it for weeks, but I've forgotten.
Yeah. Maybe I'd put Chris Jericho's Fozzy theme. What's the
What
have I become?
Judas.
Judas, that's right.
Judas
Yeah,
is
yeah.
great. Judas is
Interesting
great.
that he
Top five.
hasn't done the main one, my favorite one. You know they got you. Yeah.
Oh,
Break the walls down.
Yeah, they didn't know he could sing.
That's not Jericho singing.
I know, but I'm saying you would
Oh.
think he would have sang.
I wonder. It's inevitable he's coming back, right?
You think so?
Yeah,
So,
he's
from-
got to close his career in WWE.
From the rumor mill, I guess they're looking at, because Jericho's contract ends at the end of this year.
right.
Mhm.
They're looking at him, Danhausen, and Private Party from AEW. So who from that, if you could rank your excitement level for those three?
Jericho.
Yeah,
Jericho
the
I
other two are
love
going
Chris
to
Jericho.
NXT for sure. And I open Danhausen on the main roster right away.
Dr. Charlotte Walker, $9.99. Go ahead, Martin.
Says, hey y'all, I hate the name MFT. It sounds like cryptocurrency, so I'm only acknowledging them as 23andMe.
What?
Also, Martin, please plead the fifth. As Dave Chappelle said, I have no defense for this. What did I do? What did you talk about?
If you're on your boy. So then, as we see, Charlotte and Alexa Bliss are going after the women's tag titles at Evolution.
Yeah.
Shoehorned together. They don't have anything for them separately, so they're going to do that and then lead to an eventual feud.
Which I do like that's been part of the story is Alexa Bliss kind of trolling Charlotte and being
Yeah.
like, yeah, you ain't. Because Charlotte's like, yeah, I'm hoping Tiffany Stratton picks me as her opponent for Evolution. And Alexa was like, why would she do that? What have you done lately?
Yeah. Which, speaking of which, when you see who she did choose, Trish Stratus is back.
Yeah.
I know.
I do recall certain co-hosts on this show saying that should have been the direction a long time ago.
Very much.
When they broke up there. And now Tiffany's starting to act a little heelish again.
A lot of heelish.
Come on, man.
A
That's exactly
lot of
what it
heelish.
should have been.
But now I feel like this. When I see Trish Stratus, I feel like they just wheel out Trish Stratus for like a goodwill tour. Like, I'll just get Trish out there. She's ready.
Yeah.
And it's like, if she could have just been on the roster the whole time, it would have been a lot better. You know, you could afford her.
She got stuff to do. She's not trying to be a wrestler full time.
Trish?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She teaches yoga or something.
You know where you made a mistake?
Okay.
You let him hold this title. Because now, when people tune in, and they're like, going to be clips and pictures and stuff,
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
like CT's the
No,
champion.
yeah. Give it
I've
back.
only had it for 2
No,
minutes.
yeah. So I was like, because he said you wanted to look at it.
Right here.
Yeah,
he
this
just,
is-
he
yeah,
out-postured
I knew what he was
you
doing.
to
Yeah.
make it
Okay,
look
that's why I
like-
didn't want to give it to him.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to
But
give it.
you still did it.
Yeah.
You still
Because
fall into it.
Because I trusted him, right? And this
You
is
said
on
I didn't
me.
want to do it. Then what did you?
I don't know, because he is my friend. I
You
still
be falling in a trap.
What did I do? I'm just existing.
still-
Yeah, no, but yeah, you know what you're doing. Give it back.
All
Dude,
I'm
I
doing-
want it. You want it, you beat me for it. You want it, you win the prediction league. If you want it, you win the predictions. Yeah. Yeah. Look at you now, boy. Look at you now.
Throw it on the screen, Mark.
Martin, what's going on under that cap?
What is wrong with you?
What do you mean? Under the hat?
Yeah, it's just hair, man.
Let me see.
You don't need to see it.
You let him hold the belt and I can't see what's under the hat.
because that was out of kindness.
Yeah.
That was
I
out of
appreciate
I
it.
did that because I thought, I was like, oh, he wants to see it.
I did.
But yeah, This is
What am I gonna do?
I know what you're doing.
What am I gonna do? Tell me.
What do you need to see what's under my hat for?
I'm curious to what your hair looks like under there.
It looks like someone who wore a hat all day.
Okay.
Or not all day, for the past
You've
hour.
been wearing
or
that
whatever.
all day?
No, for the past hour.
Okay.
459 people in the live.
Absolutely.
Thank you
We
guys.
appreciate all each and every one
Keep
of you.
that going for Fight Agent 804 $10. Read that, please, Chris.
Gents, what's the haps? How about Ted DiBiase performing his theme? All right, I'll give you that. He's talking through most of it. Sure.
Yeah.
And can I get a plug from my client, Emmanuel Alim, fight Demond Nicholson for the DMV title at Maryland Live Casino on July 26th.
There it is.
Right on. Hell yeah.
Nice. With that said, man, I would like to showcase some love for Chelsea Green.
Yes.
Chelsea Green is my pick to win the Royal Rumble.
Ooh, that's not bad. That's not
I
bad.
don't
love
mind
Chelsea
it.
Green. She's got the biggest pop on this roster on SmackDown. She is literally destined for greatness. I would have preferred Tiffany Stratton to choose her as an opponent for Evolution, and then to be able to have people be like, hey, yo, I want to see Chelsea as the women's champion. So I want her to be WWE champion by WrestleMania.
Let me ask you this. Who would you see as her opponent for that match?
Tiffany,
See?
well, right now, Tiffany Stratton, but I also could
God.
see her and Naomi. Well, I think this is the thing that's gonna happen for Naomi. Naomi cashes in a SummerSlam, and then she ends up feuding with Jade back and forth, and hopefully Jade doesn't win the Rumble as well.
Yeah.
But we know we're gonna see Bianca and Naomi maybe by Survivor Series at some point.
Yeah.
Even if it's two women teams against each other in that situation. But
Which I'm a little flabbergasted because they have announced Naomi and Jade for Evolution, and I thought that was like a easy layup for the cash-in match. So now it's like, okay, well, if Jade beats her again, or even if Naomi beats Jade, who's the number one contender, that just kind of makes it a little muddled.
well, Naomi is holding the briefcase, which means she's gonna lose. We know everybody who holds the briefcase always loses. Tiffany
Yeah.
Stratton lost a lot before she got it. That's just the history of the briefcase.
Yeah.
So her losing would make it even better when she beats her for the title.
Facts.
But I could see Chelsea Green either, as things are now, Chelsea goes either against Jade or she goes against Tiffany Stratton.
So, but you want Chelsea as a babyface?
I need Chelsea as a babyface.
See, I don't know.
Jade is
if
turning heel-ish the way she's been talking, bro.
I would,
Because Bianca's not turning heel.
Yeah, but I feel like I'd rather see a Naomi versus if it's for Mania, Naomi versus Chelsea. Because I don't know.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because then Chelsea stays a babyface. Naomi stays the champion until Mania.
Yeah.
And is a dynamic heel. Also, I love what she's done to the briefcase. Just like Seth did to his.
Yes.
Oh,
Great customization.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Proceed with caution. It's crazy. All right, what's coming up for you, Playboy?
Hey, Birmingham, Alabama, July 15th. Check me out. Something special coming to the Trim Tab Brewery. Me, Mimi Landrew, some other great Birmingham comedians are going to be performing there. And also, Birthday Bash, Before the Bell, July 31st. Petty Cash Studios. You're going to see all three of us. You're going to see a bunch of amazing comedians. Some wrestlers are going to make some appearances. It's going to be fantastic. And we're going to be live streaming it to our Patreon. So sign up, patreon.com/Before the Bell Pod, and you can watch us have a great time for my birthday. It's Thursday, July 31st. And if you're in LA on August 10th, my other birthday show at
Nah,
Oh,
that one, man.
okay.
The 31st. We'll stay with that.
Okay, 31st, guys.
Yeah.
At Martin and Morrow on Instagram and all the other social medias.
Love it.
Thanks.
What's coming up for
thanks,
you,
CT.
good brother?
none.
That's what's up.
Nah, man, me and Martin Morrow, we're gonna be in Texas for All In.
Yes, sir.
AEW's biggest show of the year. We'll be there this weekend hanging out. So you see us, come say what's up, man. And ask Martin to take off his hat.
So this weekend, Vegas. I'll be in Vegas Saturday night at the Palazzo Theater with young Desi Banks. Outside of that, ladies and gentlemen, please continue to follow all of us on our socials. Continue to support Before the Bell. Thank you for every single super chat. And as you see at the end of each episode, we have a list of our patron bell ringers from Patreon. This is our own special thanks to you guys for continuing to support us. And thank you. So we want to give you guys some acknowledgement. John Ryan, thank you for making this video for us. You are changing the picture once again. Have a good day. We out. We going to the post show. If you haven't been over there to the bell ringer spot, we going right now. It's time for the bell out.
Look at you now, boy. Look at you now. Before the Bell podcast, slamming all comers. Bloodlines, crime time, real bath water. The boy's mind burns a CT. On your way to the count, 1, 2, 3. For the Bell podcast. Before the Bell podcast. Bell ringers. Look at you now, boy. Look at you now. Before the Bell podcast, slamming all